Hey there! In this video, we'll learn about the Python conditional statements and if statements. How do we use them? What are the syntax? And we'll try to improve our Python skills. So, Python conditions. If I try to explain conditions, it would be either or not. So, if it rains today, I'll carry an umbrella. So, that is a condition. So, if rain equals true, then what would I be doing? I'll be carrying an umbrella. If this condition is false, I wouldn't be carrying an umbrella. The syntax would be if, and we'll have our conditional operator here. Now, what is conditional operator? We learned it in our last class. We can refer the old video. Conditional operators are these operators. So this would fill in the blanks here. So for example, if rain equals true, and I'll end it with colon. That means the code next I would enter it would be inside this set of block, which is inside if. So if rain is equal to true, carry umbrella. So that's the syntax of if. We can use the conditional operator, which results in true or false. That is your boolean. Can also use and or operator. Now, what if you want to write multiple statements, multiple conditional statements? Then we can use elif and else. So if you look at the first snippet that we have here, if condition 1 and condition 2. So we learned AND operator in our previous class. AND operator will only give true when true and true. So the only output of this is true. So if your condition 1 fails and but your condition 1 succeeds, this statement would still give you false. So this code block will only execute if both our conditions are true. Now, what if for or if condition 1 or condition 2? So how do we read this? Code block to execute either if condition 1 or condition 2 is true. So if any one of them is true, this or this, it will result into true and it will enter inside the code. Then we have if condition is not true. So this will only execute when the condition is false. Then we have your else. Why do we require else statement? Your else statement is used to specify a block of code that should be executed if none of your conditions are true. Let's look at the example here. If condition 1, so if this is true, it will enter inside the code present here. But if it's false, what it will do, it will go to your else block and execute whatever present here. Because there is no condition after else. There's only conditions after if or elif. Now what is elif? Elif is when you want to use multiple statements. So instead of using if again and again, we can use elif. So the example here would be if condition 1. So if condition 1 is true, this would execute this code block. If it is false, it will move on to the next code block, which is your next elif condition. If this is true, the code inside it would execute. If this is also false, then your else will get executed. The code inside else would be executed. Then we have shorthand if statement. This is another method that we can use if statement or conditioning at. So in Python, you can write shorthand statements, also known as ternary operator, to assign a value to a variable based upon the condition. Let me pick up an example. Variable is equal to meow. Our variable will take the value of meow if your animal is equal to cat, else not cat. So if our animal is equal to cat, the variable Annie is equal to cat, then your variable kid will get assigned to meow. Coming to more examples, we can have a code snippet of temperature check. Let's go through this code snippet and see. So first, what did we do here? We assigned 25 to a variable temperature using the assignment operator equals. Then if temperature is greater than 30, it will print it is hot outside. And if temperature is lesser than 20, it will print it's a pleasant day. Else it will print the default statement, which is it's cold outside. Now we need to trace this program. Now what do we mean by tracing the program is applying the value of temperature everywhere and checking if the output is true or false. So for this case, your temperature is 25. So if temperature greater than 20, 30, is this true? No, this is false. 25 is lesser than 30. So this is false. If temperature is greater than 20, this is true. So this statement would get printed. So this would be there in output. And it won't need to check else because one of your if conditions is true. Coming on to the more examples, we have even or odd. So how do we check if a number is even or odd? The easiest method I could say is if the number is divisible by 2, then it's even. Any number that can be divided by 2, it's an even, or else it's odd. So we have a number here. Number is equal to 7. So 7 is being assigned to number. If number modulus 2, now what will modulus do? It will check the remainder. So number modulus 2. What is the output of number modulus 2? That would be 7 modulus 2. So output of this would be 1 because the remainder would be 1. So is it equal to 0? Now what do you mean equal to 0? It's checking if it's 0 or not. For this case, it's not. So the output of this is false. So it wouldn't print this line. It would go to next if statement if there is present, or else it will print the default else statement. So for this case, the default is the number is odd. So this is your output. I have another example for you to try as well. So try this out. Let me know if it works. If you're able to understand whatever is written here. If you are able to understand whatever is written here, very well done. You have accomplished and learned if statements, conditioning, operators, declaring variable. You have worked hard to reach here. If you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section. The slide notes will be present in the description. You can download it, you can work on it, you can practice them and improve your Python skills. That's it for this video. We have completed conditions. So until next time, this is Harsh from AirEdify. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.